Hello, welcome to Paul's Take, and today is my take on buying American vehicles. That's right. There's nothing more American than an American-made vehicle, right? So you got some success or something, or you just need a new car. So you're like, you know what? America's done a lot for me. I want to give back. I want to make sure that the American people gets my money. Why send your money overseas when we have stuff made right here, right? So say you want to buy a nice American car, but I was thinking about it. Cars nowadays are pieced together from parts and services from all over the world. Some American-made cars are built in Mexico or built in China. Not China. Yeah, China. Japan, Korea, all different places. And vice versa. A lot of Hondas are built here. Toyotas are built here. Hyundais are built here. Not all of them, but some of them. So I was wondering, what is the top American-made vehicles? And is it more American to buy a car that's, like say, a Honda, which is a foreign car, but is more built in the United States versus buying, say, a Ford that was built in Mexico? What's more American? Who are you supporting? Now, obviously, you're supporting, the more the vehicles made in the United States, the more you're supporting the American worker. It's quite obvious. Even though if you pull up to one of them bars, you know, where they're kind of Americana, got the Harley Davidsons and the Ford pickup trucks, they might think you're a sellout. But in actuality, you might be more American than they are. Confusing, makes your head spin. So let's think about it while we go through these vehicles. All right, so the number one, it's not all American, but the most American-made vehicle of all the vehicles in the world is, yes, an American-made company, the Jeep. You'll get more American than Jeep. And then again, isn't Jeep owned by Fiat now? Is it Fiat? No, yeah, I think it's Fiat. So anyways, well, the Jeep's got an American name, yeah, even though the parent company is overseas. I don't know, whatever. But the number one, nonetheless, has the most American-made vehicle, with the most parts and assembled and all that stuff. Not 100%, but mostly is the Jeep Cherokee. Yay, Jeep! Number two, might surprise you, is the Honda Odyssey. Apparently, this is the second year that it is the number two most American-made vehicle. So that's right. When you're buying a Honda, you're buying American. Even though, I don't know, it's kind of goofy about, in the end, who's it benefiting more? I say American workers. The American workers are putting it together. And the profits, well, they go to China. But really, who are you helping more? A couple of CEOs? Who do you want to help, a CEO or the workers? The workers, I tell you. That's who's important, the little guy. You know, and the CEO is smart enough and considerate enough to put the plant here in the United States and then hire American workers and then use American parts, then that's good. That's just good business. Number three is the Honda Ridgeline. That's right, another Honda. Takes two of the top three spots. The Honda Ridgeline is a truck, and I'm not sure if they even sell those in any other place of the world besides the United States, because it's kind of bigger and we like big cars in the United States. But good for them. They made us a truck. So that's kind of interesting to think about. The Honda Ridgeline is a truck, right? And when you think of American-made vehicles, there's nothing more American-made vehicle that comes to mind than a F-150, Chevy Silverado, Dodge Ram. But the Honda Ridgeline is above them. What? Interesting. Number four, of course, well, it's not really of course, but is the Honda Passport, which is based on the same Ridgeline. I think the Ridgeline is based on the Passport. So them two go hand to hand, probably built pretty much exactly the same, but it takes the number four spot. Number five, that's right, number five is, glad to say, finally, an American company with an American vehicle. The Chevy Corvette is number five. Number five Corvette. That's pretty nice, because so far all we had was one Jeep, and now we've got the Vette, and the Vette does seem pretty darn American, so I'm glad that at least Chevy is they're owned by Chevy. They're not owned by anybody else that I know of. So that's pretty Americana. Number six, I think it's six. Six is the Acura MDX, which is the Acura SUV, which basically is a Ridgeline, is more sported out. So it looks like so far Honda has a lot of the cars made in America. Brings us to number 7. Number 7 is another Honda. Let's face it, Honda's got more, they're doing more manufacturing and creating more vehicle jobs than any other company, apparently. At least they got the top 7 spot, which with the Honda Pilot, which I thought was similar to the Ridgeline. Anyways, the Pilot's another SUV. Go Honda! Mr. Americana. They got the Goldwing too. A lot of Honda motorcycles. Anyways, stick to vehicles. The number 8 most American-made vehicle is the Chevy Colorado pickup truck. So that's interesting. So what do you think? Would you notice that there was no Fords? Not a single Ford is American-made. Well, at least not mostly American-made. Or not in the top 10, not top 8. I skimmed over the top 10 too. They're not there. There is none. Not even the Mustang. Who knows where it's made? Probably Mexico. I don't know. So what do you think? When you think American-made vehicles, from now on, you need to think Honda. It's like basically like this. Here's how I see it. You're trying to support the country. You got 2 t-shirts. One says, Nokia. I don't know. Not Nokia. One says Honda, but it's made in America. And one says Ford, made in China. Which one are you going to buy? You're going to buy the Ford one. I know you are, because you just realize you don't care. It's the image. Unfortunately, image is everything. In the actuality, if you want to drive an American-made car, helping more American people, face it, you got to go Honda. They're the ones that are helping the most. Unless you get the the Jeep Cherokee. That's numero uno. Maybe my next car. They're not the most reliable vehicle, but they're not the most least reliable either. So it seems like an overall pretty nice car, and it's the most American-made vehicle out there. So can't go wrong with the Jeep Cherokee. Otherwise, you're getting a pretty mixed bag. But, so what is it more important? Let me ask you: is it more important to have the image of American-made, or the actual helping other people, helping your people, your neighbors, and your fellow Americanas? All right, well, just something to think about. I say, I don't know. I guess it's all personal preference. I was actually considering like my next car. I'm always thinking about my next car, and I was like, you know what? I want to drive an American-made car, where I would like to have the, I don't know, it's a possibility. But I was thinking maybe I should go American, just to support my fellow man. But then I got me thinking, well, none of these cars are really made in America anyway, so maybe it doesn't even matter. So who knows? I don't think I'd buy one of them Hondas on the list because they're all pretty boring. So we'll see. I can't say what I'm gonna get next because, for one, it's probably years down the road, and 2, my opinions change and my needs change. So who knows? Who knows what I'll need in the future? All right. Thanks for watching. What would you do? What do you think is more American? American name or built by American hands? Thanks for watching. Paul's Take.